You find the hidden forest of Silver Oak. It feels like an enchanted land removed from grim reality. There are not many elves here yet, but you see small groups arriving all the time. You can trade supplies or train your people. You who have aided our cause, take this map so that it may guide you to better yourselves. There are old shrines scattered throughout the Easterlands. This may lead to one of them. You find the hidden forest of Silver Oak. 4 of your people will join the ranks of the elves, and the elder people agree to teach them and protect them. No orcs allowed, of course. An elven mage agrees to become a teacher to your people. You enter what you defeat your enemy. You continue your scouting. You find an old shrine, shrouded in a warm purple glow and seemingly untouched by time or the decay of the darkness. The writing on the shrine's stones looks very foreign, and it certainly does not belong to any of the gods known to your people. Still, the glow seems calming, inviting even. You feel like you want to touch its stones. A dark mist exudes from the shrine, engulfing your party. The air feels toxic, and you feel its acid fumes inside your skin. The party is poisoned. Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village. Becoming an adult is an You find the remnants of you find an old You travel through the hills in search of resources, and the two orcs speak together in a foreign. The orc woman frowns, and the conversation goes. Inside the vault, you share the spoils and sit by the fire with the orcs. There is an awkward distance between the groups, but it is certainly progress. The woman nods in agreement. You find the remnants of no suit. You beat the enemy and find a hidden treasury nearby. You find the remnant. You find an old. The night is quiet and calm. You feel there is a series of. You find the remnant. You are about. You beat the enemy and find a hidden treasury nearby. You find them. No sooner do you beat the enemy and find a hidden treasury nearby. You enter what you explore. You defeat your enemy. You continue. You see fresh boar tracks. It looks like a large pack. You have defeated the boar pack. You come across the room. You search through the rubble and discover the remains. You come across the ruin. You search through the rubble and discover the remains of some ancient warrior. His You find the solid.
Yes, indeed I can, but I haven't survived as long as I have by running a charity. Both you say, that will be pricey. First, you pay me the 30 food and 5 wood pieces.
You sweet-talked the siren to part with some feathers. You go back to the herbalist.
Ah, well done. You did your part, so I...
You find a small encampment, hidden away from the unknowing eye. Within, you see a group of goblins sitting in a small hut, and one standing by a large bonfire. The figure by the fire turns to you. He is a tall goblin, dressed in animal skins and various bone ornaments, but also a wooden leg with strange mechanisms on it, and weird round ornaments on his head. He speaks.
Come, you seek my wisdom, yes? You want to know of the giants and their purpose in this world of ours, correct? Ah, a soul so strong it still holds on to its mind. My spirit friend, you can take your people to the other side, and there you talk to my spirit friends, yes? No need for potions here. Just sit by the fire and listen to the dead ones speak truth.
Your vision goes blurry, and the world looks strange. Everything is colorless and lifeless, barren and desolate, even more so than what you're used to. The air feels freezing cold, and yet, at the same time, you can barely breathe from the heat hitting you from the ground. Several apparitions stand before you. Their bodies and faces are shapeless and grey. Their eyes and mouth are black marbles of endless darkness. You come seeking knowledge, live ones? The spirit world knows of these ancient creatures, as it is their song of the living that also calls to us here. These old souls weave the very fabric of life and afterlife, you know. Our world has been corrupted, our memories fade, but we will try to tell you of what you seek. There is so much knowledge, but our souls cannot find peace, so it is hard to focus. The giants were here as long as the spirits themselves. They were immortal, yet they could talk to us at will with their song of the living. It is the song that fuels the energy within the earth and keeps it all moving. The giants, as you call them, were the makers of the land, the heralds of Thea herself. They lived in great harmony with all that lived, feeding Thea with their strange humming of the life song. But in the days when the younger peoples, like yourselves, began to populate Thea, the giants became a danger. The wild wives and Vielkalud were gentle and calm, but not during their mating seasons. We do not remember life much, but you can surely imagine mating giants. And so, a council of elves and human gods, with the help of the giants themselves and the spirit world, created the Weatherer, the first planetnik giant who would become a shepherd for his kin. The planetnik giants were able to put the others to sleep and wake them only in small groups for short periods of time to ensure the crafting of the world continues, even as the builders slumber. It is said the giants hum a melody that is heard inside the earth itself, and as the earth dances, it changes and grows. But there is more to it. The song also sings to us, to the dead. It used to soothe our souls. The darkness is everything and nothing. It can travel in death and in life. It entered the builders' dreams and corrupted their minds from within. Those who were too weak succumbed to the dark power and thus changed into Mroki. Now, not only are all of the giants waking at once, but they do not remember why or what their purpose is. The Mroki, shadow giants, and their minions, the unliving ones, they seem to walk the darkness as if it was a part of them, and their umbrage lord grows stronger with every passing night. Your main objective will be to face the umbrage lord before he devours enough souls and before he kills off all the planetnik giants in order to ascend and thus release all of his darkness upon Thea. You see, it is not that he is evil, that would be too simple. It is just that during his sleep, the darkness weaved its way into his very heart, and now, his power of the humming, instead of building the world, seeks to take it apart. You will have only one chance at facing him, so make it count. There are 2 ways for you to follow. 1, find the Great Weatherer, the first of the planetnik giants. He has woken without his memories. Convince him to help you, remind him of his duties, and you'll have a chance at stopping this. The second way is more straightforward. Try to kill as many giants as you can, and then face the umbrage lord yourself once you find him. We do not know where he is, but I have seen signs of his presence throughout the Easterlands. Go, seek out signs of his planetnik kin or other giants who may know where he is. The whole land is shaken with tremors. The tremors and the scouts have spotted it. Your scouts spot some giant tracks,